Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and even though everything above here will soon be cleared out in favor of what lies below, we're gonna have to, if we're gonna have like the center pillar be a tree erupting out of the ground, a lot of this is gonna have to be gone. In the meantime though, we want to savor every minute we possibly can, What is the point of having a wheat farm here if we don't occasionally just stop by and, whoops, wreck some of the wheat, my bad. Even though this is just a game, how we play that game involves a shared vocabulary, a shared set of rules, and a collaborative spirit, We decide we want to allocate certain areas geographically to certain objectives. Everything up here, this is the Demolition District. Anything you see here is going to be destroyed soon to make way for Scar's bright new future. But we have other districts on the server too. We have places for people to build bases, base places as we call them, or space cases as they called them in the Nickelodeon TV show, although that's actually less related than you'd think. What I was thinking though, personally, dang it, is that we need to build things that are meant to last, Everything like I built for this Yesh facility is going to be in the way of the demolition plan. It's a great stopgap measure. It's better than having chests full of materials sitting there. But we need to be looking at building things that will also last until the end of the server. Oh hey, another wheat farm. You know what the best thing about another wheat farm is? More wheat to plant. I have actually missed my wheat farm on the old server a lot more than I thought I would, because it was just nice being able to see all those crops. Now, you're probably wondering, Joe, what do you need all these crops for? Well, the thing I'm about to build involves a lot of wheat, and it is not another farm. It is, in fact, something completely different. But let's go ahead and time skip our way over there now. Time skip. Now that I got a stack and a half of crops with me, I figure we may go ahead and talk about what we're going to do with them. As you can see, I've got a boat here, and I've got a map, and unfortunately, the thing about having a map is you want to fill all of it in. And then, once you fill it all in, you want to display it proudly. There's a huge swath of undiscovered land on my map that I want to go out and discover. Now, in truth, I've seen much of it before. I've been by here. I've been over around here. I know what's this. It's some sort of forest with trees and mushrooms. Sand. Sandy tree mushroom forest, I call it. You can't name it on the map, but that's how I know it mentally. But anyway, what I want to do is I want to fill in this map, and then I want to be able to hang this map up. And I can't hang this map up unless I get leather. And now you guys are probably saying, Joe, there's no designated farming district on the server, and you don't want to build a leather farm in the middle of the Demolition District on account of that being, demolished soon. So how are you going to get yourself some leather? Are you going to go back to Red Sky Bay, where you pretty much control the entire zoning process and do whatever you want, and then build a cow farm? No, I'm not. Whoa. I'm used to Lilypad's breaking boats. This is a new change to Minecraft. What I'm going to do is, instead of taking the cattle somewhere that I can make my own rules, I'm going to be part of the community. And I'm going to go to a community area and follow the community rules. This purple area on the map is the mushroom biome that we have allocated to be our games district. Now, people are going to want to build games all over this area, and one of the big benefits of doing so in a mushroom biome is that there's no rules about lighting. If I put a torch here, mobs won't spawn. If I get rid of the torch, mobs won't spawn. It's pretty great. Everybody loves it. Big fan of that. My Red Sky Bay base is actually just over the mountains there, so we're pretty close to that. I'm trying to figure out, though, where I could set up my very first game on the server. In fact, it might be the first game on the server at all. I don't think anyone has built a game yet. So, if we just wanted to get started here, and first thing we need to do, crafting bench. It's tradition. You can't start like a build without a bench. Boom. Do you even bench? I do. Next problem. We need to establish what our game is. And the rules, basically. Red cow game. Rules, have fun. So let's go ahead and play and see how that works. I'm going to play by having fun giving wheat to this cow, and then to this cow, and then to this cow. Man, look at how many red cows I'm giving wheats to. And then they're making hearts. This could be called a different game with a different name, like Heart Surgery Emergery. I don't know. Heartbound or something. But you know what? As fun as I'm having, as much fun as I'm having loads of fun. I'm having hearts full of fun. Ventricles worth. You know, this is not really what the community area is for. This community area is for games as the community understands them. And I am not sure... Okay, you guys, you're in the way of my sign. I put that there for reading. I'm not sure that the way the community understands the concept of a game, that counts as one. So what could we do to define this more clearly as a game? Well, a lot of games have, like, clearly defined board areas. Not because people want to get bored, but because they need to be on board with the limitations of the game. So if we come over here, and we start allocating out an area for the Red Cow game, how is that going to affect things? So what I'm doing now is I'm leveling out the playing field, because everyone appreciates a level playing field in gameplay. That's like super crucial, which is short for crucial. I've been learning about like slang on the Facebooks. Actually, I don't use Facebook because I'm not a young person. But anyway, where was I? The whole point of this area is that we don't have to light it up unless we want to have like cool lighting effects on our games. So if I follow the community accepted norm of having cool lights on my games, does that make it a game? Is this a game yet? What are we missing? You know, we have written rules, but they don't really prescribe the action of the game. They prescribe the intent of the game, and a game should definitely have an intent, just the same way a book should have a tone. But we need to have a proscriptive system of how you play well. How do you have fun playing this game? Okay, so now we have some real rules. Feed big cows, kill 1/2 of the big cows you feed. So, even though I was having fun before, I wasn't actually killing any of the big cows. So, by the rules of this game, well, this isn't really a rule, this is an objective. Let's try this again. Red cow game. Objective: kill many fed, grown red cows. Rules: feed big cows. Kill 1/2 the big cows you feed. So, if you feed more than half the big cows you feed, you would be out. This game now has a way to lose. We have a title, Red Cow Game. We have an objective, kill many fed, grown red cows. Rules: feed big cows. Kill 1/2 the big cows you feed. Do not kill little cows. Only kill fed cows. Or you're out. Done. See? This is a game now. There's a way to win it. It has a level playing field. And, well, I don't know. Is fulfilling the objective winning? Or is that just the... So that's actually interesting. A lot of games, the win condition is aligned with the objective, but it doesn't necessarily fully... It's not the objective. The win condition is triggered by achieving the objective in a specific manner. So, how do you achieve that objective in a specific manner? When as many red cows as possible are fed and dead, count each collected leather as 1 point. If you have more points than your current HC Season 5 score, you win. So my current score on Hermitcraft Season 5 is 2. So my goal is to go in here and kill as many fed, grown red cows as possible. Cannot leave the play area during play. Uh-oh. You know what? I'm noticing a flaw in this. Can't enter the play area either. So we're going to go ahead and establish 4 possible entrances and exits. Now, these are great because this way if 4 people want to play at once, they can all come in from different sides. You know what? And that can make a really big difference. As I'm looking at that, though, even though our playing field is horizontally level, like, or, you know, it's flat, it's planar, the kind of anomaly in the shape here might cause problems for these 2 players on this corner. So we're going to go ahead and streamline that so everybody's starting with a fair kind of sense of where they are. You know what? Same thing. This guy shouldn't have to step up, or this gal, whoever's playing right here, should start on the same level as everybody else. So, you come in here. We're going to do a test round. You know what people really love, though, in order to like get these games started? People love having some sort of redstone hooked up to it. And they love having some colorful decorations. So before we actually test the game, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of color around the corners here with these bright redstone blocks. Like, people are going to see this and they're going to go, Joe, you are a redstone genius. The look and feel of this is unparalleled by any other game on the server. And I believe that, because look around. This is the Games District. There is no other game on the server like it. At all. So, one more redstone block here. I kind of like the idea of putting redstone blocks on the corners like that, too. Although that might look a little weird with that mushroom. That's okay. So, what have we got? We've got redstone blocks. We've got a bit of color. We've got uneven lighting that takes advantage of the mushroom biome. We have rules, a win condition, a level playing field, ways to get in and out. I think it's time for playtesting. So, what are we going to need? We're going to need our wheat and our diamond axe. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to come in here. I'm going to feed this guy. I'm going to feed that one. I'm going to feed this one. I'm going to feed this one. I'm going to feed this one. Boom. This is so fun. I'm having so much fun feeding all these cows. Man, it'd be convenient if more of these cows were in here. Even though I can't leave the play area, this is not technically illegal. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That's strategy. No, come back. You guys come back. No, it doesn't help if you guys don't follow me when you're here. Look, wheat. See? See? You guys? Hey? No? Yeah. Come in. Come in. I can't leave legally, but you can enter. Boom. Many will enter, few will win, but you have definitely entered. So, have some victory food. Okay, so I think we've fed all the cows possible. So now we need to kill more cows than we have points on the scoreboard, which is 2. So I've got 2 points on the scoreboard. So if I kill 3 cows, I win. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm realizing I have looting on my sword, but I don't have looting on my axe. And I would really, really rather have looting, which means I need to get the cows that are away from the baby cows so that sweeping edge doesn't just kill the babies. No, don't run toward the little baby cows. No. You're a danger to yourself and others. Well, I'm a danger to others. But, no. Back corner. Did I get him? No leather off that one. Dang it. What about you? 4 leather. Okay, we have won the game. We have won Red Cow Game. I think that people are going to be super pumped all over the server. I cannot wait to see their videos of them playing this game. This is going to be phenomenal. Sometimes games color code the entrances. So one thing I want to do here is color code some of these entrances to be interesting in different ways. So we're going to have 2 different types of magenta and 2 different types of red on the different entrances. I think that this works. This is a fully functional game. You can have people even be on teams with each other. You can have kind of the purple team in this corner, the red team in this corner, for like team play or alternate rules. And we don't have to worry about creepers blowing it up because it's a mushroom biome game. We thought all of this through. The entire server is being well served at the moment by the presence of this game. I'm so pumped. And you know what? This is so much better than just going in and building another cattle farm. Who would want to do that? Building a cattle farm every season. Lame. Building a game? The opposite of lame. Opposite of lame would be E-M-A-L. A mall. Email. It's kind of like email. Email's cool. People love it. So, we're just going to add a little bit more strategic lighting inside these mushrooms. That's the one more thing. You can always do a little bit of one more thing to kind of stylize stuff. And at night, having these mushrooms around the game lit up is really going to add to it. Yeah, there we go. Check that out. See, we're not worried about ground effects like we would be on a normal map or a normal biome. We're just worried about delivering the best possible well-lit product. And well-lit doesn't necessarily mean lit all over. In this context, it just means awesome looking. So, boom. There we go. We got some cool lamps. Mumbo Jumbo's going to ruin it by sleeping. False is going to ruin it by sleeping. Dang it, everybody's sleeping. But you know what? That's fine. we have made something cool here today. We have made something that all the hermits can enjoy in accordance with the rules of Hermitcraft. We are contributing to the server by extending the ideals of the server and embellishing them with our own little bit of creativity. Well, there it is, the first game on the Hermitcraft server created by me at Joe Hills. I'm proud of it. I think the other hermits love it. I hope you enjoyed today's episode very deeply. Feel free to leave comments if you have suggestions for like alternate rules or expansion packs or variants of this game. I feel like we could do so much more with this. Like, this is kind of like the first game of Dominion, which is like a box set with like 40 different card variants in it, and then they have like probably a dozen expansions now that each add like 23 cards. There is no limit to the variations on the rules that we've set here. So I want to hear your most imaginative variations in the comments. They will bring joy to my heart and a wrinkle to my brain. Or to time if you're Madeline Langle. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.